Hi, I'm Sam, the cooking guy, and I know you're probably used to seeing me here in my kitchen cooking. I'm sorry, what? You've never seen my 4-time Emmy award-winning show? All right, whatever, I can't deal with that right now. The other day I was discussing with my neighbor what you can and can't recycle.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't!
Yes, I can.
And then it occurred to me, maybe we all don't know what to recycle. Maybe it's too confusing. And then I thought, you know, I know people that don't believe that recycling actually happens. So today, you and me, what do we do? How do we recycle? What's the whole thing about? Come on, let's get going. Good place to start our whole recycle, what you can do and what you can't, supermarket. Point of interest, these guys, these bags, can't recycle them. I know you think you can't recycle them. You gotta take my word on that. The supermarket, one fantastic place because almost everything here you can recycle. This clear plastic stuff, of course, it's going in the big blue bins. And how about these juice boxy things? Yeah, these go. And tins, all of them go in. Pet food bags? No. Cereal boxes, yeah, they go. Without the bag, Pops rule. Diapers, no way. Don't even think about it. Colored plastic, yes. Light bulbs, good idea, but no. Steel cans, like these coffee cans, yep, they can go. Aerosol cans, non-hazardous, yes. Hazardous, no. Detergent boxes, yes. Aluminum foil, nope. And as long as the magazine is under a ½ inch thick, it's a yes. And now that we've learned what you can and cannot put in these big, gorgeous blue bins, let's find out where the stuff goes. And here's where the fun begins. Okay, I don't think I have to tell you what's going on here. Obviously, the big truck comes, picks up all your recyclables out of the bin and dumps it in the top of the truck. The cool thing is, the city collects 4,000 tons of recyclables every month. It's almost like a recycle valet service. So this is my man, Anthony Garcia. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
And Anthony, what's your title?
I'm an environmental service heavy equipment operator.
You just watched the road there, brother. Say that again.
I'm an environmental service heavy equipment operator.
So Anthony, do you feel like the king of recycling?
All the time.
You have an air horn in this thing?
Sure do.
Can I honk it?
No.
Can't honk the air horn. When you pick up, do you ever see stuff that's not supposed to be going in there?
Yeah. There's a lot of people that follow the rules about recycling, and then you get the other ones that don't. They think it's also a trash can.
And what happens to those guys? When you see stuff going in there, what can you do? What can he do? He probably wants to just get out of the truck and just like... I'm sure he can't do that.
If I have a chance, I could get out, pull it out, lay it on the side of the can, and also tag their can with the violation.
You have a violation thing in here you give them?
I actually do if they're on right there on the passenger side on the seat.
Oh, check that out. Okay, little reminder what you can and can't. All these glass bottle things, yeah, these for sure. Sofas, Chesterfields, couches, no. Newspaper, yes. Mail, of course. But there is no way I owe that much money. How about the fantastic little statue that your mother-in-law gave you? No, you can't recycle this. You want to, but you can't. Shampoo bottles, yes.
After so many violations,
yeah,
they'll go ahead and send an inspector out, and they can actually pick up your container.
And take it away.
And take it away.
Hey, you know what I was wondering? Can I honk your horn?
No.
Let me ask you this question. On a really hot day, do you ever get the urge just to drive around and pick up the recycling wearing nothing but your boxer shorts?
Sure do.
You do? Have you ever done that?
No, I haven't. My boxer shorts and my vest.
That's a good look. I love it. You got the right attitude out here, man. Okay, stop the presses. I don't need to tell you that he doesn't actually drive around wearing just his vest and boxer shorts, do I? That was just a joke. You get that, right? Okay, that was cool. I love trucks. All right, we've found out now what you can recycle. We've seen how it gets into the big trucks. And now it's going to the materials recovery facility. We call it the MRF, to find out how it all gets sorted. Yeah, there he is with the horn now. Mr. Big Shot. No, you can't use my horn. We're going to the MRF. It's going to be totally cool. This is Don Gibson, the recycling coordinator for the city of Tucson, and he's going to show us what?
The whole recycling process.
What's amazing to me is that there's still people that don't believe all the recycled items actually go anywhere. Well, wake up, Dorothy. There is a Santa Claus. Welcome to the MRF. Remember the 4,000 tons of recyclables a month? Here's how they know. Each truck is weighed on a scale as it comes in. And right now it's like one gigantic recycle stew. Basically everything in one huge pile mixed together, except it's not all recyclable.
This is pretty reasonable load, a little bit of contamination.
Like that carpet padding, that's not recyclable,
Yeah,
is it?
that's not recyclable. You look at this wood here, and that's not recyclable. We got styrofoam peanuts down here and styrofoam.
I'm sorry, carpet padding, wood, styrofoam peanuts? No, I never said that stuff was cool to recycle. What, you gotta sort this?
That's what the recycling center does. They separate the trash from the good stuff.
So you got this gigantic pile of stuff that's been dumped by the trucks. A huge bulldozer comes, pushes it down this little alley towards the conveyor belt, and then what happens, Don?
Then the material goes up to the first sort station. That's where we're going now.
That's gonna be cool. And now the sorting process begins. It's kind of like this river of recyclable stuff, except it's all mixed with trash. Some is sorted by hand, and some is actually sorted by the equipment.
These two star screens separate all the cardboard, the large cardboard, and float it up to the belt, which goes to the cardboard pile. That's all they do.
The recyclable process begins with everything starting at the top of the facility and working its way down. So we're now one level lower than we were, and what are they doing?
These people here are pulling off small pieces of cardboard and paperboard, like cereal boxes, throwing it into the hopper here.
And so the process continues.
Here they're separating off paperboard and cardboard, pulling off mixed recyclables like soda cans, bottles, things like that. That goes back into the system, and the newspaper by itself comes out on the clean end.
This is the big ticket item here. ONP, old newspaper. 55% of what comes into this place is this. And it gets sorted, and it gets bundled, and it gets sent out to another facility that turns it back into more newsprint. Behold, Abitibi. This place recycles almost 650,000 tons of waste paper every year. Brother, that is one big, huge amount of waste paper. The city of Tucson earns about $500,000 from the sale of the recycled newspaper to Abitibi. As impressive as this is, let's get back to the MRF. These are some of the things that have to get pulled out by hand because you can't recycle them. Like old Christmas light things and hoses for your car and a remote control. Hey, I need a remote control. And look at it, a golf club shaft. What are people thinking? Check this out, here's a cool fact. Recycling 1 ton of paper saves 3 cubic yards of landfill space, 17 trees, 7,000 gallons of water, and 4,100 kilowatts of electricity. I mean, come on, that's a lot. We've been following the life cycle of the paper, but here's the plastics, the aluminum, and the tin now on its way to finding a new home. And almost the final home for aluminum cans is being thrown off the end of a conveyor belt by this weird kind of reverse magnet into a giant hopper. I wonder if you can hear me right now, because this is really, really loud. Okay, so the point of all this massive machinery is to separate. And here you have natural plastic, colored plastic, and PET. PET stands for PET. PET stands for, yeah. You want to know something cool? Half the polyester carpet made in the US comes from plastic bottles, just like these ones. and it goes into the balers, individual bottles, and it comes out one relatively big, tidy, all wired up bundle. You know, as I'm walking around being totally amazed by this place, I'm starting to wonder if I was one of those guys before that didn't really believe that all this happened. But I do now. And so there it is, in its bundles, on trucks, leaving the place, ready to be sold and remanufactured into new products. Remember rolling pennies as a kid? This is the recycling version of that. Big bundles, the clear plastic, the colored plastic, the aluminum, the newspaper, the cardboard, all ready basically to go to the bank or to be sold and then come into the bank. And so in the end, what does this whole recycling world come down to? It conserves natural resources. It saves space in the landfill, it creates jobs, and it earns money for the city through the sale of the recyclables. Almost $1.5 million a year. But maybe one of the best reasons to recycle is for the people that are gonna come after us, like the kids. If we mess up the planet, come on, they just have to deal with it. We know it's the right thing to do, so go on. Go take something right now, put it in one of the big blue bins. Recycling, it's totally cool. I'm Sam the Cooking Guy. See you later. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. Coke, Coke, Coke. No Pepsi. Actually, lots of Pepsi. Lots of Pepsi, lots of Sprite, lots of Coke, lots of everything. It's a C here. Shampoo bottles, yes. Look at, there it is. It's got the thing. It all works. Not recyclable, and look for the symbol. You won't find it. Coffee cans, they're steel. Oops.
Be a little more gentle.
Here you can recycle. For example, these plastic.
Jeez.
Do you see the recycle symbol on this anywhere? Let's have a look. No, it's not on the wood. It's definitely not on the nail. I don't know why it's in here. Oh, you can't!